Tonight, there was a new move to try to oust Detroit's emergency manager. Activist Robert Davis is returning to court. 7 Action News investigator Scott Lewis is in the newsroom now. And Scott, do you think this latest legal maneuver will get any traction?
Well, it's hard to say, Joanne. At least one of Davis's challenges has been shot down in court, but another one is still alive. His latest move, an emergency motion, claims that part of the selection process for Detroit's emergency manager, Kevin Orr, was done behind closed doors in violation of state law.
Because you want to paint this eerie picture of the finances of the city of Detroit does not mean you have to violate the law in order to appoint an EFM for the city of Detroit.
Robert Davis is on the offensive against Detroit's emergency manager again. This time he's asking an Ingham County judge for the names of emergency manager applicants who might have been secretly interviewed by Governor Rick Snyder, Treasurer Andy Dillon, and Snyder consultant Richard Baird. Baird was asked by Snyder to search for and recommend candidates for the emergency loan board that ultimately made the appointment. Davis has produced 2 documents that he says prove Baird gave conflicting accounts while under oath. In this sworn affidavit, Baird said none of the loan board members were present during candidate interviews. But under oath in this deposition, Baird said, quote, "There was a single time when Mr. Dillon and I talked to an individual at the same time for purposes of determining his interest in the job. That meeting, held behind closed doors," Davis contends, would have been a violation of the state law, which could have significant consequences.
If the court finds that there's very egregious violations of the Open Meetings Act, the actions, including the appointment of Mr. Orr, can be voided.
Davis's lawsuit also uncovered these emails showing Mayor Dave Bing first met with Kevin Orr on February 25th of this year, a little more than 2 weeks before Orr was appointed. The emails written by Baird and Orr indicate Bing and Orr had breakfast, were, quote, impressed with one another, and that Bing was, quote, enthusiastic about a working relationship. One email from Baird suggests they used Bing's private email account, saying, quote, "For the reasons we all understand, we wish to stay below the radar for a few weeks on Detroit planning." Robert Davis is an employee of AFSCME, that's the union that represents state, county, and municipal employees. He's now awaiting trial in federal court for allegedly stealing money from the Highland Park schools while a member of the school board there. He's denied those charges. A spokesman for the Treasury Department said he couldn't comment on the specifics of Davis's latest court filing, but he said everything that was done with the appointment of Kevin Orr was done in full purview of the law, and this court challenge really does nothing but slow down the process. Reporting live from the newsroom, I'm Scott Lewis, 7 Action News.